You know how I told you guys in previous videos over and over again that if a woman has extremely high interest in you, if she's really attracted to you physically, she won't require you to take her on any dates, to get to know her, to buy her drinks and do all these different things just to have sex with her. So I brought you guys some more evidence. Take a listen.
I was sitting here, someone knocked at the door. I'm like, my door? Who's at my door? I answer it, and there is this gorgeous, I mean gorgeous FedEx driver standing at my door. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in a porno scene. Like, seriously, I got all excited. If I wasn't dating somebody, I'm telling you, there would have been some action going on because that man was downright beautiful. I was just like, oh, well, hello. He's like, hello. And I'm like, checking him out. I know that he's seen what I was doing because I made it very, very obvious.
If I wasn't dating somebody, I'm telling you, there would have been some action going on because that man was downright beautiful.
Let's break that clip down so you guys can understand what turns a woman on, what she desires, what makes her want to have sex and hook up with a guy right away. Now, notice in that clip, she said, and I take it they had just met. That was the first time they saw each other. When the FedEx driver came to the door, she was turned on because he looked good. She wasn't thinking about, well, I gotta get to know this guy or I don't know him like that he has to take me on all these dates, right? See, a common lie women will tell you guys is that, oh, I've had sex with these amount of guys. And they'll put it like 3 or 4, whatever the case would be. That's the most common lie. But the biggest lie that women will tell you is that they have to get to know you first before you guys get intimate, before she comes back to your house, before you guys have sex, before she even kisses you. It's a huge lie. Trust me, I've hooked up with a lot of women and I just told them, hey, just come on straight to my place. We went for a little walk in the park or something like that, and they was just back in my place. Most times, I just told them, hey, let's get together. We can watch a couple movies and have some wine. I didn't have to get to know them. I didn't have to take it slow. See, women tell you this lie because they are not into you. And that female, she even said, if I wasn't dating a guy, it would have been on. There would have been some action. So what does that tell you? The guy that she's actually dating, he's most likely a beta, and he had to pay for the sex, right? As opposed to the guy, the FedEx driver, who was most likely jacked, he was attractive, he was a Chad, Tyrone, Pookie, however you guys want to phrase that. He's a good-looking guy, so boom, instantly. She wasn't thinking about, oh, where's this guy going to take me? He's a good-looking FedEx driver, but I'm looking for him to date me. I got to take it slow. These are lies women tell you guys. Okay, I'm bringing you the evidence, and I'm telling you, I've been there many times when women try to say, I have to get to know you first. Or don't you think we're taking things a little bit too fast? Or I don't kiss on a first date. All these rules that they make for you. And the reason why they make these rules for you guys is because you're not that attractive to them. Your body probably isn't right. Your teeth or something is off, or you've probably given off vibes where you're more so long-term husband, dating, boyfriend material. So she'll tell you these lies. Okay, she said it. Listen, and guess what? She said, I made it obvious. That last few seconds, she said, I made it so obvious to him that I wanted to get it on. See, when a woman is into you, she's going to make it obvious. She's not going to play any games. She's not going to be like, and be coy and passive. No, she will make it obvious to you. She will give you choosing signals, as most guys say, right? So if you guys feel as though that, this girl says she has to get to know me and I got to take it easy. We got to talk for a few weeks and before we get together and hang out in person. No, her interest level is medium to low, and you only want to deal with women who has high interest. Just how that woman was fawning over that FedEx driver who she seen for the first time. That's the type of energy you want a woman to give you. Because guess what? They have that capability of giving a guy that energy if they find you physically attractive. So the remedy, guys, make sure you guys are groomed. Make sure you guys are clean shaved. Do whatever you have to do. Get your beard game ready. Make sure you get in the gym 4 to 5 times a week, lifting heavy weights, so you can get those type of choosing signals that FedEx driver was getting, that she saw for the first time. She'd have to tell that guy, oh, I got to get to know you. And if you are sexually appealing, if you have your body right, if you walk with confidence, guess what? Women are going to give you that vibe right away. And it's not going to be like, oh, it's not obvious. I don't know if she likes me. I've been in many situations where I'm walking around and everything and women just looking. Listen, women give you tons of choosing signals if they find you attractive. And they will make it obvious. They will follow you through the store. They will come around you at the gym. They'll look at you for at least 2 to 3 seconds, 5 seconds, because they're signaling to you that, hey, you're a good looking guy. They will look you up and down, like she said in that video. They will want to make things happen right away. I'm giving you the evidence. This is how women view guys who are physically attractive. Now, who could say that, oh, she didn't get it on with that guy? She said if she wasn't dating someone, but you never know. I'm quite sure he was going to deliver a package there again. But the thing is, you have to take into account that you don't have to get to know a woman to have sex with her. Now, here's the thing. If you want to take her out on a date, if that's something that you want to do, okay, that's perfectly fine. But if it feels like, man, she said I got to take her out. She says I got to buy her this. She says I got to buy her drinks, do all this stuff like that before we have sex. What she's essentially telling you is, I don't really like you like that. So I'll probably have medium to low interest in you. So let me see if I can get something from you before we have sex, before I give you my body. And then you're in a more transactional sort of situation with her, where she is demanding things before you guys hook up. The best type of sex that you can have with a woman ever is when you don't pay for it, is when you're not taking her out doing all these different things. Now, again, if you want to take her on dates, if you want to do something like that, that's perfectly fine. That's up to you. But I'm telling you, this is how women view guys that they find physically appealing, that turn them on. They don't think about making rules for you. Okay, do you think she was thinking about saying, I got to get to know that guy, that FedEx driver. I have to, maybe he got to take me on a date. Maybe he has to do this. Maybe he has to, I have to get him to all these. She wasn't thinking about that because her desire for him overrode all those silly rules that she would make for her, for beta males, probably for the guy she was dating. I'm quite sure he's been paying, right? So guys, rule of thumb. Don't ever believe that you have to pay or do a whole bunch of different things or jump through different hoops just to have sex with a woman. If that's how you really feel, just know that you're at the bottom of the totem pole, that she doesn't really find you all that attractive. And if she gives you that lie, that big lie that we got to take things slow, or I don't hook up on the first date. Listen, she didn't even, that woman, she just met up at the door. Right. And she probably was like, hey, come on in. Let's hang out and hook up. Maybe her boyfriend was there or something like that, or the guy she was dating. But nevertheless, that's how women view guys that they're into. They don't have to get to know you. She's just saying that because she's like, well, I don't really like him like that, and he's showing me interest. So let me see if I can get some food out of him. Let me see if I can get some drinks out of him. Let me see if I can get some bills paid, or some time or attention. Let me see if I can get some of his validation, because I don't really like him like that, but I guess I got to get something out of him before I give him some sex, as opposed to the guy, the FedEx driver type of guy who was attractive to her, that she won't even require any of that. She'll want to get it on, make things happen, and she'll make it obvious, as she said in that clip. Guys, listen, if she's not giving you sex and giving you her body freely, and you feels like you have to jump through a lot of hoops and just do a lot of different things and talk to her on the phone a lot and text her a whole bunch, what she's ultimately telling you is that she does not find you all that physically attractive. Cut her off, let her go. Listen, watch that clip again. You want a woman who feels that way about you, who craves you just like she craved that FedEx driver.